Hi, tubers and groovers. We are potentially finishing Dredge today with our last pursuit and getting the alt ending, so let's do that. I think the audio looks fine. Okay. Yeah, I think we just have one pursuit left. I believe. Let's look at this. Yeah. And it's just one that we haven't discovered, so I guess let's just make sure that we're like looking at everything to see if we found it yet or not. I mean, clearly we haven't found it, but you know what I mean. If we found the person. I feel like I've been everywhere here on Gale Cliffs. Maybe we haven't been to like this little section of island. Low-key, I forgot what we were doing here last time. Yes, everything is now going according to plan. Thank you, God of Worst. Thank ya. Let's go check out that little stretch of island, little patch of islands, to see if there's anybody over there that we may have missed. Mayhaps. Mayschlaps. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. Sound like a fortune teller. A fortune cookie. I think we have been over here. I think we have, but let's go again, just in case. Just in case. I don't see anything to like interact with, so I'm guessing we've been here. There's no like shiny thing to click or anything. Sir. Whoa. Let's keep it pushing. I think I've got a lot of these aberrations already. What else? What else is over here? There's like another little island, but that's closer to Devil's Spine, and I think I've definitely been there. So, peculiar. There's like another shipwreck here, hold on. Maybe it's this? Oh! No, it's not that. Okay. Everything's fine. When I went to see my brother, when we went on that little hike, he was telling me that he didn't know how I played Silent Hill 2 because he was so scared. And I was like, really? Because, I don't know, he's always, like, striked me as the one being, like, less scared of, like, horror stuff than me. And, like, I was, like, scared sometimes during Silent Hill 2, but it was on, like, the lower tier of, like, me being scared in games. So I was very shocked. But I hope he finishes it, because y'all know how much I love that game. There's a new Silent Hill game coming out this year, which is one of the games I was talking about earlier, where I was like, I'm planning on playing more graphically intensive games later on in the year. But I'm like debating, I don't know if I'll get it on launch. I don't know, we'll have to see. Just because I didn't like Silent Hill F that much, so I'm kind of like scared for what Silent Hill, I think it's called Township. Oh shit. Okay. Township has to offer. You're a woman, you live in fear under the patriarchy. It's a buff to overcoming scary things. You know what? Maybe. Honestly, maybe. No. I mean, yes, maybe like scary stuff like that, but like I am petrified to go outside. Like if I'm ever outside oh shit, by myself, I am like incredibly hyper vigilant and extremely nervous, extremely sweaty, can't focus, just in a constant state of paranoia. It's just the life of being a woman. Why is a hill silent? Good question. I don't know. I've never seen the patriarchy. I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist. You know what? You're so true. It's kind of similar to like the clit. Like, don't really know where it is. Can't quite find it. Therefore, it's not real. No, I'm not. I'm really not. I think well, I've always just been kind of paranoid going outside because I think that is just like the life of a woman. But also, listening to true crime definitely doesn't help my paranoia. I will be honest. But in my head, I'm being safe. So, I don't know. It's good and bad. I don't enjoy going outside and feeling like in a constant state of paranoia, but if I feel like it's making me safer, then I guess I don't mind it that much. Do I know if it's actually making me safer? Maybe. Probably. I'm gonna sell my fish before we go back out. Sold. I didn't even... Okay, I guess we'll repair our boat too. Repair. I have no flippin' clue what this last pursuit could be. Like, of your fears, I deal with things by making jokes. No, you're totally fine. I know that you're all joshing me. Like, I don't actually think that y'all don't believe in the patriarchy. And maybe if you actually don't believe in the patriarchy, I think it'd be a little more obvious. I think it'd be a little more obvious, like, if y'all were, like, actually misogynistic assholes. And in that case, you would probably be banned. Guilty. Because I also have a very sarcastic and, like, incredibly dry sense of humor, so I feel like I get it. I get it. And, like, my boyfriend is also very sarcastic and a very dry sense of humor, so it doesn't bother me. As long, like, I think it would... If y'all were, like, first-time chatters, and, like, that's, like, how you were coming in, that's when I get a little more hypervigilant, because, like, I don't know you as a chatter yet, so I don't know if you're trying to be sarcastic or not, and then in that case, I would usually ask. But because for most of you, I can pick up on your humor cues. It doesn't make me feel strange or anything. Believe me, if something makes me feel strange, I will just tell y'all, because that's what I do. On stream. In person, no. In person, I'm a stupid little baby that doesn't know how to articulate my feelings. I don't... Like, have we been to all these islands? Aren't we all? That is so true. Yeah. I mean, I think the person I've gotten better with it. You were so scared. I highly doubt that. That's true though. Me and Capo's origin story is me calling him out during my Paper Mario 1000-Year Door endeavors. But I was saying, I think the person that obviously I'm like the most like very easiest to articulate my feelings with is obviously my boyfriend, and then I've gotten a lot better with like my other family members too. Anybody outside of that realm though, it gets dodgy for sure. It is a good game. You missed it. That's okay though, we play lots of other Nintendo games here. Our Mondays are predominantly our Nintendo game days. We're currently playing Pikmin 2 on Mondays, though we are going to be finished with that one soon. I think after Pikmin 2, we're going to go to Echoes of Wisdom. Excuse me. Because I have that one in my backlog. And then after that, it really is anybody's guess what we're going to play. No, actually not really. Because I want to play Luigi's Mansion, the first one. Because they released it on the Nintendo Switch Online. And then I also... Oh, we're right next to it. Want to play... Ooh. I'm excited. I've played 3 and 2 already, so I just need to play the first one to have played all 3. And I'm super excited about that one. Because I love those games. They're so fun. And then... Oh, jeez. It's not even anybody. It ain't even anybody. Maybe a Pokemon game? Again? We'll have to see. Oh, this is new. Okay, we've never been here. Fun fact, botanically, bananas are berries while strawberries are not. That is true! Actually, I know the bananas are berries. How come a strawberry is not a berry? What's up with that? Also, thanks for the first time chat. Switch 2, looking forward to Paper Mario Void. Archives. Wait, what? Because the seeds are on the outside? So to be a berry, the seeds have to be on the inside? Is that the qualifier? This is the last one. Okay, nice. Feed the mouth. They want a tarpon. Okay. This is the last one. Awesome. You don't make the rules. That's so weird. Interesting. It is a fruit, though, because it has seeds. I didn't know that the berries are the ones that, as an aggregate accessory fruit. That sounds like an assault charge or something. Where the fuck is the tarpon? We still haven't caught a hammerhead shark. Actually, no. That's not a hammerhead shark. I was charged with aggregate accessory assault once. We haven't caught this guy. Oh, here it is. Where is he? Twisted Strand. Okay. Okay. Let us go to Twisted Strand then, shall we? Shall we? Okay, well we have a decent-ish backlog of Nintendo games then. Enough to give me time to think of more Nintendo games to play. Bazinga. Oh, thank you for the 250 bits. Thank you. Bazinga. Thank you. I think we should just catch a tarpon in our net, no? Probably. I should probably sleep soon, but I'm a little bit preoccupied. Does my net catch shallow fish? No, it doesn't. Okay, so I just have to use my... I have to use my, my rod. After we find a tarpon, we will, go to sleep in the game. This is not a tarpon, because that's coastal. Tarpon is a game fish, use a rod, but I don't know what works in Dredge. Oh. You silly goose. I'm not a fisher. I've never fished before, and I don't think I ever will. It would make me too sad. Everybody says, everybody says, oh. Everybody says that fish don't have feelings, but I disagree. Upgrade your audio equipment after getting this person's bits. Yes. Yes, 250 bits is enough to buy me a Shure mic and and an audio mixer set. So I'll be doing that tonight. All right. Okay, we don't need to go through all this rigmarole. Horseshoe crab. Okay. Where are these guys? I'm sorry. I have to pee. I drink almost all my water today, so aren't you proud? Let me go empty the piss chamber. I love that you called to come kombucha. Here, I'll do all of them for you. They're really nothing crazy, and I've thought about changing them or getting rid of them, honestly, but I'll just do all of them. Okay, so ha is that one. No, don't. Duh. There's no noises. It's just like emotes. There's pause. We all know what Silly, Cozy, and Slay do. There's L. Pause. There's L. Mulch is the counter for my cat whenever she's being a scoundrel, so I'm not gonna do that one. Um, there's baller, which is like for when people use their money. There's ban for when, you know, something's ban worthy. And then there's pog, which I feel like is self-explanatory for pog. It's essentially just like if you're not a sub, or even if you are a sub, it's just a way to potentially use the emotes more because I resonate deeply with ban. Um, I would like to see the emotes get used more, which is nothing against any of y'all. I realize that it's probably a me thing, right? Um, but anyways, I forget to use them too, and I need to like make like a sticky note or something so that I can like see them. Bye, cat dog. Anyways, that's what they all are. There's no like sounds or anything, so if that's what you were worried about. They're just like ways to put funny phrases and emotes in the chat, essentially. Thanks for popping in, cat dog. Appreciate ya. Okay. I turned in my tarpon. Now we need a horseshoe crab. I'm assuming all of these things are in the shallow areas. Yeah. Okay. I think we have crab traps set up over there. Oh, game lag. Game lag. But yeah. It's just like, yeah, for people to feel like that they can engage or whatever. I realize though it is my fault that they don't get used because I don't use them. So it's like, how would anybody else know to use them? You know what I mean? So that's something I have to work on. I have to workshop that. That's a good question. I actually don't know if they can feed themselves. They're like, because I don't know if they're like actually real people. Oh my god, my camera lag is crazy. Hold on. Let me sleep and then let me see what I can do to fix that. Because it's bothering me. That's true. I have also thought about maybe just wait. Changing emotes, but also like I don't know. I don't know what like other emotes I could have. So, yeah. Plus I like some of the emotes I have. Kirby with boobs. Why did it do that? Boob Kirby? Don't see the stupid thing keeps changing. Stop. Stop. Just stop. Hold on. No, you're fine, Timothy. Like I said, anything that is like a quote unquote fault of mine or like a thing that occupies my brain, I do not blame any of y'all. I just am always thinking critically, not in like a negative way, just in like a way because like you see things that work in other people's streams that maybe like make people want to chat or you see or it's just like you see things and I'm just like, okay, how can I maybe implement this here? Does it work? Do I need to change something? Blah 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 blah. Boring stuff, yawning. Yawn City, I know. Not things that make you want to chat. Also, the streamer does things that make you not want to chat. Oh, okay. Well. well. Well, shit. Well, shit. Not you, but like kind of you. No, I know what you mean. Okay. Can this camera be fixed? Or is it gonna do the you know what, let's just wait. Let's just wait to see. Because sometimes it fixes itself. Maybe I need to refresh it. Can I do that? Is that a thing I can do? Also, hi Troubles. Welcome in. Sorry, I'm trying to troubleshoot something. Cam emote. Why is it doing this? Hello? It's like as soon as it gets minimized, it just goes back to 1080p, which is not what... I can't use the camera on 1080p because of the GPU. So please, just stay on 720. It's going good, Troubles, minus this stupid camera. Can I... Hold on. Maybe... How's your night going, Troubles? Or day? Night/day? Thursday? How's your Thursday going? Hopefully good. Oops, sorry. Yes, I should get better at saying that. How's your time zone going? Usually whenever it does this, it just like fixes itself, so I don't know. Sorry. 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 Okay, I think it's fixing itself. Hold on. Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. Friends. Gamers. How's life at the time that is allotted to you at your location? So true. Yes. That's such a good way to put that. It's a perfect way to put that. Okay. I slept? Yeah, very clinical and impersonal. Sometimes I feel like I talk like that. Okay, let's check out the... Yes, that's what we're doing. We're gonna check out our crab traps. Do we have crab traps here? Less money, but less murder risk. Yeah. I try not to be parasocial, but sometimes things happen. Okay, you know what? Let's just put this motherfucker in the water. Let's try it out. I don't know if I've used it yet. Do they come here? Do they what? Do they what here? It's a good game, Troubles. I like it a lot. It's very... Excuse me, sorry. 0 to 10. Okay. It's very spooky, but it has like a lot of calm elements at the same time too. I think it's fun. Alright, we're gonna put that down. And we'll check that later. I guess we'll just kind of... I guess we'll sell our fish and then fish around some more while we wait for a crab to be caught. You played it for an hour or two, managing boat inventory annoyed you, so you stopped. Diablo... I think the boat inventory is actually kind of cool. Like, mine is, like, very expanded now. But I think it kind of adds a cool element to the game. Because, like, it's like Tetris puzzle-y, and I really like puzzles, so... That's kind of how I looked at it. It was a little bit confusing at the beginning, though, I will say. Yes, let's sell the fish that we got. That's true. Not everything is always for everybody. Very true. Okay. I know we just put this down, but I'm gonna check it again. No, not yet. Alright, we're just gonna have to float about. I guess we can try to catch... Oh, I don't have a mangrove rod on. Let's do that. Or what fishes do we still need? Because I think we have... Where is this? Oceanic? Those are like the hard... Oh, Gale Cliffs. Gale Cliffs Oceanic. Alright, let's go back there. We'll come back. We'll migrate back over here to check on the crab pot. Let us go to Gale Cliffs. It's all the way down there. No, I never caught a T-Rex, but I did catch, a Stegosaurus. T for teen. I only play M for mature games, because I always like the chance that I might get to see a vagina. Are there usually T-Rexes in the fishing games that you play? T-Rexi? Thank you. There are so many interesting quotes in there. So many. Where are oh, we're getting close. We're getting closer. Yeah. It is all the way on the other side of the map. So it takes a second. I had some Olive Garden for dinner and it was kind of mid. I do have to say, bread wasn't that great. The tortellini, not that great. My boyfriend thought the salad was good. But overall, not a fantastic experience. I had like a leftover plate from work because a drug rep brought us food. So yeah. Here I was thinking that maybe Olive Garden was actually like something. Because my boyfriend's always talking about how he didn't like it, but like he just doesn't like Italian food that much. So I was like, you know, maybe he has like a bias. Sorry. I was like, maybe he has like a bias, you know? But no, it was just not that good. In all honesty. It's incredibly salty. Does he hate Mario? No, actually, he loves Mario. He's like, if y'all think I'm a big Nintendo fan, he's like a much, much, much bigger, truer Nintendo fan. He loves Mario. That's true. Mario is Italian. That's true. That's true. I didn't think about it like that. I did not think about it like that. Where the hell is... I'm looking for a shark. Shark-like fish. Somewhere around here. Somewhere around these parts. I just don't know where, like, they consider it to be Gale Cliffs, and then all of a sudden it's, like, another spot. You know what I mean? Maybe it's further out. It is a bigger fish. A bigger fish to fry. It's actually not very fish-friendly. That's not a fish-friendly saying. Whoa, razor mouth tuna. That's a new one. That's a new one. The razor mouth tuna. Tuna. I'm referring to Big Ol' Bass 2 for the Sony PlayStation, released in 99 or 2000. Player character going around to various lakes fishing for aquatic creatures, common and very fun. Patriot bass colored in American flag hues. Best part is your boss in command, Jennifer Clam. Go to many different places in the world to catch what she dubs monster fish to add to her collection and make a headliner for her magazine, Monster Fish. What the fuck are you on about? What is happening? Oh, because, yeah. Because of the I'm glad you asked what kind of fishing games. I had to remember what we were talking about, yes, because I asked what kind of fishing games you play. Okay. Jennifer Clam. What a name. Is it because she has a clam? Probably. Do you get to see her clam? ChatGPT summarized Kapodachi Live's message. Oh, well, at least she's funny. That's good. Is she hot? If I look up Jennifer Clam, am I gonna find this game, or am I gonna find something sinister? Oh, Big Ol' Bass 2. Oh, I see her. Wait, hold on. Oh, she's kind of giving, Tony Soprano's therapist. So in that case, yes, hot, right? I could not with that show. Just in all honesty, I just couldn't. Too many areolas and nipples for me, personally. If Clam gave me therapy, I think I'd come out worse. Oh. Okay, so I take it not the best at advice. Whoa. Oh. You know, I wish I could say that I knew that I had that. I had no idea that I even had this. Thank you for the lurk, Troubles. Appreciate you. I wish I could say I knew I had that. Wow. Wait, we've caught a barrel eye before. I don't know why I'm even getting excited about that. I'm looking for a new fish. And we're just not having luck. At this point, we could go back to... the mangrove. And the stupid horseshoe crab would definitely be there. I don't know why I'm calling the horseshoe crab stupid. It did nothing wrong in this scenario. I'm just annoyed that we're not finding the fish that I'm looking for. Yeah, like the clam, like the animal. Clamimal. I like clams. They swim funny. And they have eyes on, they have lots of eyes on the outside of like the edge of their shell. They're just funny looking guys. The lunch treat for sailors' kids. Well, where are they? Hey! The lunch treat for sailors' kids. The other day, my boyfriend and I were watching, like, old commercials that used to be on the TV all the time. It was a nice time. We watched a Pillow Pet one, a couple of as seen on TV ones. You know, the huge. We're having just really, really piss poor luck finding this goddamn fish. Must be a rarer spawn. Probably like the oceanic ray. It's probably like that one. My light is not even on. Let us go. You know what? I'm not gonna go to sleep. We're gonna live dangerously, and we're not gonna go to bed. I'm gonna regret that. Probably, but let's live on the edge a little bit. We do a little edging from time to time. If you're not edging as a fisherman, you're not living. You're just not. I do declare. Is that? That is a rock. I do declare. Oh, is this new? Oh. Sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck, a deep vision enters your mind. Dark rocks erupt from the earth, piercing through buildings and trees, through sand and crashing waves, through the basalt pillars of this island. The newborn structures crackle with an unknown energy, crimson lighting arsing between them. The earth shifts once more and the stones lie still. Oh. It's the first time I've interacted with one of these stones, and it actually told me a story. The art in this game is really pretty. I do agree with you on that. I mean, yeah. I think the story points are very cool too, and like the underlying lore. Oh shit. But yes, the art is very nice. I like the coloring and like shading and everything too. It's great. Very, very good. Thanks for that. I was actually about to stretch on my own. Alright. We're close. We're close-ish to the twisted strand. Let's see if we can catch something in here. This looks like a fish that we have not caught before. Viper fish. Oh, is that the aberration or is that just the abyssal one? Guess we'll see. It's just the abyssal one. What's the aberration look like? What? No aberration. That's poopy stinky. I have my dermatology appointment tomorrow, so I'm prepared to go and have them say, "So, your skin still looks bad." And then I have to like go and say, "Yeah, well, I suck at doing my skincare routine." So it's really not the product's fault that they're not working. I just am not doing a good job at taking care of myself. Then I have to go in and take the fuck-ass picture. But I need to get my meds again, so... It is what it is. Look, we caught another devil ray. No sign of the other fish that we were looking for, though. So your skin still looks like complete shit and you're a loser who can't do something so god- Yeah, literally. I can't wait for them to tell me that, too. That's what they say every time. That's what they say every time. Not very nice. No, they're actually like the sweetest people ever. I do just suck at, you know, I should sleep. I do just suck at doing my skincare routine though. I do really, really well for like weeks and then I fall off again. To be fair, it is a hassle. We discussed this before. But it's just, it's an absurd amount of steps. Whoa, we got a aberration effigy crab. Whoa. He looks really cool. Alright, let's take one of these guys to that mystery man on the mystery island. You know what? I'm opening my soda. I wasn't gonna do it. But I'm doing it. I'm living on the edge. It's the Coca-Cola Cherry Float Zero Sugar flavor. It's super good. What is your personal question? What's your favorite game? What color is it? Hmm. My favorite game in recent years, because I kind of have like different answers. My favorite game in recent years is Silent Hill 2. That game is just so good to me. That's like one of the first games that I've played where I felt like, yes, I really want to learn more about this lore and watch video essays, and I love the characters and I love the game design and the story and the music and the puzzles and the gameplay. Like, I just really enjoyed that game. And then I think like one that is like more timeless for me, I feel like it's Probably Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Silent Hill 2. That's the duality of me. Silent Hill games, I think, are very good. I will say I didn't like Silent Hill F that much, which I've talked about ad nauseum. But I've heard really good things about all of the old games, which I have yet to play. You know, Pikmin 3 Deluxe is just peak. It's just peak. It's peak gamery. It's so fun, right, Kumbaya? Yeah, those are my answers. And Resident Evil, I don't really know too much about. I know people like it. I just don't think that I would like it. It doesn't strike me as interesting as Silent Hill 2 did for me. Like, when I saw that game, and I was like, yes, need to play. When I see a Resident Evil game, I don't think, yes, need to play. I don't get that same kind of vibe. Alright, we have one more. Oh, that's annoying. I should have caught this one earlier. That's fine. It would have been expired by the time we got here anyway. I think there's a lot of abyssal fish in Stellar Basin, so let's go there. He's not even all that. Like, he's just a man. Are these one of the fish that we haven't caught yet? This is just Margot Robbie all over again. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'm being a hypocrite. I mean, he's not ugly. Like, I'm not gonna say that he's ugly. He's definitely not ugly. He's just like, I don't know. He is just... he just looks normal to me. If that makes sense. I don't know. I think I don't like his hair the most. I don't like his hair the most. I'm not attracted to attractive people. Wait, are you being, like, actually serious or not? Because I saw this video or, like, this clip the other day, and it was this woman in, like, one of those stupid, like, TikTok dating show things that they do for, like, clout or whatever. Anyways, she was, like, turning this guy down. It was, like, the Pop the Balloon one. She was turning this guy down, and the reason she said she turned him down is because she said, "You're just a little too attractive for me. I like my men a little bit ugly." And I was like, huh, very interesting. Very interesting. Alright, we gotta turn this octopus thing off so that we can get in the middle to catch some abyssal fish. I'm attracted to magnets? Guess I'm metal. Metal sexual. But yeah, I think it's a thing. I think like if you like know like yourself, I think maybe some people would have a hard time maybe being with somebody who is like a lot more attractive than them, if that makes sense. I don't know, maybe it feels like unrealistic to them, which I feel like I could like understand. I think it's a generator, right? Yes. Okay, let's get on in the middle. But I think I'm also like kind of one of those people who just doesn't like, yes, I care about looks to some extent, but like also not really. I also think men just have a tendency to care about how their partner looks more so than I've seen in women. Okay. I'm looking for the abyssal fish, and all of a sudden there's no abyssal fish. Hello? I'm looking for a barrel eye. These are not the barrel eyes, I don't think. I swear, there's always a siren going on outside. Maybe they're not where I thought they were? Barrel eye, ooh, barrel eye, where art thou? Let me just go to the abyssal fish. Yeah, they are in Stellar Basin. Are these them? No. Oh, here they are. They look small in the water. Just catch a couple. Just in case a fish steals one of them or something. I mean, a fish steals one of them. A bird. Fish can't steal fish. That'd be crazy. That'd be absolutely insane. Fish on fish crime. Alright, let's go back to the strange man. The strange purple-hooded man. Did my, yeah. It needs to be repaired. It lasts a long time, though. All things considered. Whoa, it's a big shark. Have I caught this shark before? Oh, is that not a shark to catch? Is that just a shark for show? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I feel like I've seen, like, online, which maybe is not, like, an accurate representation of people, but maybe it is. I don't know. It's hard to tell nowadays. Because I feel like people are increasingly more and more, chronically online. But I feel like I've seen, a lot of men, they're like, well, I don't get a lot of matches on Tinder, and it's like they're only like swiping, I don't know which way is like the yes or no, swiping left on people that are like much, much, much more attractive than them, and it's like, I feel like sometimes you need to know like the scale of things, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think a lot of people are just not self-aware about anything at all. Probably, I would say no, but I'm also like really averse to online dating. Like, specifically dating apps. Like, I just think that they are not the best, but also like, I also feel like we're in a society in which like people don't go outside anymore. So, I don't know. People like don't have outside hobbies and activities to where they feel like they can meet people, so they feel like they need to use dating apps. But if I were to ever be back in the dating pool, I don't think I would use a dating app, because it would feel very inauthentic to me. punishes you the more you're using it. Is that true? A new update to Tinder where we can swipe to the middle. Only want to meet people who can go a week without using their phone. One of those whales with the song that nobody is left to. I've I've never heard anybody use that saying. Is that like a saying? Or is that like how whales like mate? Like they have a mating call? They sing, oh, that's so beautiful. I don't think that's true. I think that there is, for the most part, somebody for everybody. It's just a matter of how hard you try, you know, to find it. I think. Let me look at this. "52 Hertz whale." Referred as 52 blue, individual whale of identified species that calls at the unusual frequency of 52 hertz in the North Pacific Ocean between Aleutian and Kodiak Islands to the California coast. The whale itself has never been sighted, only been heard via hydrophones, but its call has been detected since the late 1980s in a pattern that matches the migration of the blue whale and the fin whale. The species call at 10 to 39 hertz and 20 hertz respectively, describes as the world's loneliest whale. Oh my god. Excuse me. It appeared to be the only individual emitting a whale call at this frequency. However, recordings of a second 52 hertz whale heard elsewhere at the same time have been sporadically found since 2010. They need to get them together. They need to get them together. That's actually harrowing. That's harrowing. I like to read. I like to learn. No, you're not the 52 hertz whale. I can understand how you feel though, because I think if I was single, I might struggle in a similar capacity to that, like on the emotional level. It's very hard to put yourself out there. I do recognize that. So, yeah. But I do think that, like, it's not impossible. I think there are people, for the most part, for everybody. Like I said, though, it is a matter of just, like, how much you're willing to put yourself out there to find that person. Sometimes it is. Sometimes things do happen online. I recognize that, like, it doesn't have to be a dating app, but, like, you know, other online spaces that are maybe less app-like, but also, like, yeah, games. Just, like, online communities. But I mean, like, also if you don't want a person who seems chronically online, then probably the best place to go would be in person somewhere. Library, maybe. Barnes and Nobles. Places where there are books, maybe. More than once a month? Damn, that's crazy. Are you being facetious or hyperbolic? Or are you being true? Walmart? I feel like every single person in a Walmart lives on their phone. Alright, let's go trigger the second ending then. Shall we? Online communities are depression mills, really? How so? I'm intrigued. Color me intrigued. I feel like I think I understand what you're saying, but I'd love to have a conversation on this. Alright. Second ending. Potentially. Hopefully. I did all the pursuits, so I don't see why it wouldn't trigger. Using them like meetup, it can be good. Oops. Like to go do other things and then online. Oh, I see what you mean. Like you're talking and it's like, hey, let's make plans. And then they meet up and they hang out in person. I see what you mean. I do think I can agree that like, I think I can understand what you mean. I think if it's navigated in a way to where, because I think there's just a balance to everything. I think when it like takes over a lot of your life, that's when it can become kind of detrimental. But I do think that some people do thrive in online spaces, but they also still have like normal outside lives. But I do think it's about that like balance. Granted, I have found that I have been much happier offline, but I also recognize that I'm kind of in like a different position to a lot of different people. Because I mean, I have a partner and I have family and friends already that I kind of met during like my online era. So, I mean, not my family, obviously I knew them my whole life, but like my boyfriend and some of my friends. So I think if people don't have that and then they also didn't have online, I don't know, I think a lot of people tend to feel lonelier, but I can also see how like the online space can in turn make them feel lonelier, you know? So it is just like a balancing act kind of thing. Okay. Let's see. It's happening. I'm ready. Yes, yes. Thank you for the lurk, Ren. I hope you're having a good night. Ooh, chocolate strawberry latte sounds so good. I'm getting coffee with my bestie on Saturday. I'm so excited because I love coffee, and we're going to this coffee place I went to before. And they have like these coffee flights. So if you drink alcohol, you know what a flight is. But if you don't, I'll just explain what a flight is, or if you've never had a flight. Anyways, there's like a tray of like a bunch of different drinks, like in smaller kind of like sample sizes. But at this place they do it with coffee. And I went there last time during like Christmas time. They had really good drink selections. This place does 4, and they're not just espresso shots, they're like actual like crafted drinks, but they're just like in smaller sizes. But I'm still excited. Some days I've been tempted to just take like because I have my Nespresso machine, and like before I put in the milk, sometimes I'm like, you know what, we just need to go, and I'm so tempted to just like down the espresso shot. Because I think as I've gotten older, I've become more accustomed to, sorry, I'm like so burpy tonight. I've become more accustomed to the coffee and like espresso taste. So I've been like kind of putting in less and less like sugar, and it's just like tastes more like coffee. One day I'll be drinking black coffee, and that'll be a crazy time. Yeah, I think that's true, God of Wars. I think that's true. Because I used to really like, I didn't like hate the taste of coffee, but I really only liked it with like tons of sugar and milk and cream and all of that. Okay. Let's see. It's like over in this direction, right? Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully this gets us the alternate ending. If not, then I don't know what I did wrong. Children need to avoid it because it protects them from poison berries or whatever in the evolutionary biology. Oh, that's interesting. That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't believe in evolution, so... Alright, this is the place. This is where she was taken from us and where we can at last bring her back. Okay, so this is where we bring the dead wife back. Potentially. Only here and only because of what we've achieved. Opens the book and begins to read aloud. To release the lost one frozen in time, throws the pocket watch overboard. Tethered by chains in the deep, he throws a necklace. Bind them to this world once more. Throws the ring. Open the door to the starry heavens. Slots the key into the lock of the music box. Lay the weary world to rest. Music box overboard. Its key left unturned. Did we just get the same ending? Did we just get the same ending? I thought I did everything I needed to do. Hold on. Okay, this is sick. I didn't want the world to implode again. That's really scary. Well, boo. Well, boo. I wanted the other ending. That's annoying. Okay, well, we destroyed the world for a second time. Right. Well, shit. Well, shit. My bad. Sorry. I didn't realize. I thought I did everything correctly. Whoopsie. Well, sorry. I think the alternate ending is just the world doesn't get destroyed, so spoilers. I just wanted to see it with my own two eyes. Okie doke. Well, that's it for Dredge. I think for the rest of the stream, I'm just gonna play some Animal Crossing. I'd play Tamagotchi Life, but I don't want to bring the Switch 2 all the way up here. It's just a hassle. So I think we'll just play some Animal Crossing. I haven't played it in a bit, so I can play on my island a little bit. See what we can make shake, mayhaps. Tubers and groovers. I'll see you again on Saturday. With some Tamagotchi Life and Pokopia, so yeah. Bye, YouTube!